All right, everyone. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing, Kaialb?
I'm doing pretty good. Oh, well, there's a lot of things going through my head right now, but
You ready for this? Because I think I am.
I think I'm pretty ready, yeah.
All I can say is, Kaialb, my friend, I'm proud of you that you've gotten to this point.
That I'm,
My man has become the true SMT man. He, he's done it. He's the real demi-fiend.
I'm the real demi-fiend.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh man. Let me transition us.
Transition us. Let's do this.
This music you've been listening to is this like Floor
Oh,
666
wait a
music.
minute. Oh, there we go.
How do we sound, by the way? Or how do
We
you
sound pretty
sound?
good.
Okay, just making sure we're both same level, or make sure you sound good.
Yeah, we sound pretty even.
Okay. Oh man, this music is just making me feel
Like, this is it, man.
all
This is the
kinds of
fight.
weird, yeah.
Are you ready? It's supposed to feel ominous. You're going to meet up with what is supposedly the power of a god.
Well, it's weird because it doesn't feel ominous. It feels like you're going to meet your maker, sort of thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of are in this case.
This is the elevator we came in on.
All right, let's do it.
Also, before we do proceed, I did want to go over our party makeup a little bit.
Yeah, let's go over our stuff because I know you put in a lot of work. Holy shit, a lot of work is right.
I'm 95. I'm currently rocking the Magatama. I got Freykugel, which is
All right.
kind of broken. But then I also have
can
Shiva,
imagine.
which is more broken somehow.
Yeah, she was pretty good.
I don't know the damage values against bosses. I have no idea what kind of damage we're gonna be pumping out, by the way. So,
Well, I guess we're gonna find out then, huh?
but Shiva's physical is stronger than my physical, to give you an idea. So,
Interesting.
then Mata's like super strong as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be able to debilitate, buffer, and then of course our man
Good old
Daisoju.
the good old spooky, scary skeleton sticking around.
And of course we got like heals and shit on backup, but I don't know if Dante's gonna be very useful, unfortunately.
Well, at least we have him as a backup plan.
Yeah. Well,
Let's do it. Oh, we gotta put the orb in.
apparently it doesn't really matter the order.
Okay.
It's a little weird. I mean, I guess they gotta make it feel like
You know, this is the moment, you know?
like this is it.
I mean, you did literally kill your friends and acquaintances for these.
I guess that's what makes us true demon, huh?
Yeah.
We didn't side with any of our friends. We just killed all of them in favor of I guess us.
Yep. Helping out your good buddy Lucifer.
Which is why I'm still feeling a bit weird about that trailer, which we're gonna watch later.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely take a look at that.
Because I think I know what's going on, but I'll talk about that later. We'll see.
Alright.
Yep, prove yourself worthy, come to me.
This is the moment. The moment of no return.
Yeah, there it is,
There
just
we
spinning
go.
around. Yep. And there it is.
There it is.
Well, the interior of it, I guess, because we're in a sphere right now too.
Yeah. I guess that's the core of the Kagatsuchi.
How can
Or-
you be the one standing before me? Why have you been chosen? Came into being for the creation of a new world, and those with reasons came here to make their visions reality. Last, their dreams were shattered, and the possibility of a new world has been crushed forever by the hand of a demon. Persuaded by the fallen angel, he destroyed the seeds of creation, denying the reincarnation of the world. Cold heart of a demon, you rejected the possibility of evolution. Casting aside your humanity, you became the living incarnation of Bane itself. Begone, accursed one. I shall never forgive you causing the death of the world. My light searing with anger shall wipe you from existence. Oh boy. Oh, this music.
Whoa.
Oh, the disco music, yeah. Because it
Oh,
feels
here
like
we
we're at a
go.
disco. It's very weird. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna like... yeah, I'm gonna just...
Probably want to debilitate, yeah.
Oh, he has a... I love his
Sound
little
effect.
sound effect thing.
Hit that tar.
Yeah. You know it. Oh, was Mada not full mana? That was fine. Oh, that did like nothing.
Amazing. Sick damage.
Oh,
Oh shit!
in one hit?
It's a lot of damage.
What about this Hasahapa then? What the
Well,
hell?
you still gotta debilitate more.
No, I know. Don't worry. Mada's got my debilitate too.
Nice. Yeah, because he still has defense up.
Well, Frey Kugel's stupid. There you
That's
go.
So much.
Just void it.
You're right, Leaf. This is it. It's the end. Sound effect.
It's great. I love it.
Oh, the music, that breakdown.
Oh, limit reach. There we go. Okay.
Nice, big damage.
Limited reach, so might as well. Or
Yeah,
should I
might
just
as well
regular
start-
attack?
No,
No, I think Hasahapa is good.
yeah, let's try Hasa.
Okay, it's decent. I'll take
Yeah.
it. I hope Shiva doesn't die here. I guess I should have healed. Ooh, Shiva might die.
Come on. Oh, Maggie Dola, it hopefully not enough.
No, okay, not enough.
Okay, good.
It's fine. Shiva should probably just do regular attacks for now. Yeah.
Yeah. If anything, we might need to get Mata's mana back.
Yeah, I'll give him a... Oh, this is it. Fast life.
Oh, it changes phases of the moon with each turn, I just realized.
Yeah, that's his whole thing. His whole
You know, it
gimmick.
kind of makes sense because we're close up to it, you know what I mean?
I'll just use up like 2 turns or whatever for that. Also, I know Allure doesn't really work on like bosses, but it was actually to good effect earlier. It's weird. It's weird how good it was for some reason. Limit reached. This should probably do a ton of damage.
Oh, yeah. Let's hope he doesn't miss.
Oh my!
That's a
better
big
than
hit.
us.
Are you already focused?
I'm already focused, but I think I should refill.
Oh, hell no. Go for that Frey Kugel. We gotta see it.
This is just gonna kill him.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, no.
Ooh, listen to this music.
Oh, shit.
I am going to, I think I do need to refill Mada one more time.
You already started the fight?
I'm gonna refill Mada one more time.
Actually, yeah. We started up, we talked for a bit, went over our setup, and here we are now.
I think this might be, you know who this reminds me of?
Does it remind you of this certain emote?
Why?
Subscribe to Twitch chat, by the way. No, I'm kidding.
I'm actually very confused why he looks like what's his face. why he looks like um wow, why is Hades blast so strong?
Like Lego blocks Yahweh.
Yeah, why does he look like Yahweh?
Well, it's not exactly Yahweh, but he's the equivalent of Yahweh in this world.
I guess
Because
so.
he is the god of the power to create a new world. Right?
Oh, the void. Every time the void will just
nice.
save us.
Hitting dinner with some farming, shooting anime girls with guns. Nice. Good for you, Leaf.
Let's regain some mana there. Let's fill up completely, basically. Dude, his Hades blast is stronger than us.
This fight's going a lot faster than I expected.
Yeah, we might have overestimated Kagutsuchi here.
Really?
6.
I guess you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Wait, it shows up in P4? What's U? Or what's...
Ultimax.
Ultimax.
The fighting game.
Oh, that's a weird place to include it, I guess, right?
Yeah, don't worry about that. Wow. This is some big damage we're pumping out.
I am Destiny. Wait, he used his turn to just tell us he's Destiny?
Amazing. I don't know what that means.
Does that mean he's already halfway? Probably.
I don't know.
We've already done like a lot, so I feel like...
You are blowing through his health, dude. Like, you are on a tear, my guy. Oh, you're right, Hino Kagutsuchi. You're right.
Oh, Hino Kagutsuchi. Right. That makes sense. Oh, this is it. This is the attack.
Oh, shit. Oh, that looks crazy cool, though. Holy shit.
How his face just opens up. Already focused, right? Yeah, fucking go for
you
it.
could probably trade Kugel and then heal after.
Oh, he's already shaking. Oh no, he's almost dead.
Oh, he's vibing.
Oh my lord. I think we might have...
Oh, heal.
No, I know, don't worry.
Ooh,
Don't worry.
I'm scared, because it's like, I feel like something could happen.
Oh.
Hey, you did it.
Why was... that seemed kind of okay. How foolish. What good can come of this when you are tainted black? Be forewarned, demon who was once human. Though I may perish, your soul will never again be at ease. The final hour is imminent. Darkness shall face justice in the last battle. You will not escape from the fire of judgment. Let fear grip your heart. Because of your transgressions, you will be cursed for all eternity.
Oh god, can be players who level grinds and shit. Y'all chads at this, huh? I mean, look, Kyle put in a lot of work here. He's like, I want to try this setup. I'm like, go for it.
Look, I didn't even realize Shiva would be better than us. Since we're a strength character, right?
Yeah.
Oh?
Oh? Uh-oh. This could be bad.
Oh. Is it just destroying...
Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd, like, nuke the world or whatever. That just
Wait a minute. Oh, for a second I was like, look at your shoes, the back heel. For a second I was like, wait, is the tattoo just not attached?
Oh, look at that shadow, though.
Oh.
Kagutsuchi lost its light by the hand of a demon. The world will never be born again. Creation is no longer possible. Be born, grow, die, and be born again. That was the way of the world. One demon has changed that. Oh. A world is created, populated by mankind, and destroyed. The cycle is what maintains the flow of time. When the cycle stops, so does time. And now time has met her death.
Oh wow.
In
And
place,
yeah,
to the,
Filippo.
in place of the creation of the new world, a new power of darkness emerged, reigning over chaos, heaping death upon death. You must no longer have any notion of where your strength will lead you. Great Will shall curse you for going against his way. That was the Great Will? Oh boy.
Oh jeez.
And place a heavy burden of atonement on your shoulders, which you shall bear for all eternity. Fear not, for only by receiving that curse can you truly walk the path of conquest. But first I must know the extent of the power of darkness you hold within. Behold the supreme power of darkness, be created by none other than the Great Will himself.
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
Straight in. Okay.
Yo, check that top left corner.
Oh, dead.
Dead.
Need to take a screenshot of that. That's amazing. Also, this music's amazing.
Holy shit, yeah, it's real good. Well, here it is, the moment you've been waiting for, everyone.
Also, I'm pretty sure I just refilled all my health before the boss.
I didn't know the moon could die. Don't worry.
Hey, good to know he's only doing that shit for now.
Good, gotta start off simple. Come on, crit. Yeah!
Oh man, we're already doing that much? And I haven't even buffed. I've barely even buffed, dude.
Oh man.
What is this nonsense?
I mean, look, to be fair, you did put in a lot of work, and now here's the payoff.
Oh, I really like this music though.
Yeah, this music is really good. Oh.
Ooh, okay. Hey, he'll survive. It's fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
He got a lot of health from like me leveling him and shit at least, so. Devil Lucifer. Oh, even stronger.
Oh, the big damage.
There it is.
Limit reached.
Limit broken.
Oh boy.
Actually, I will.
Yeah, you're right.
Should I heal? I feel like I want to heal Daisoju so he doesn't die. We won't die,
No, we won't die. We'll
but
be fine.
Daisoju might die. So I will just make sure he's capped. Did I already
Also-
focus? No. There we go.
Also, yeah, I agree with you, Filippo. Yeah, just the music in this game has been fantastic. It's so interesting. God damn it, the frog menu noises. I just remembered that.
Okay, that doesn't do nearly as much because it doesn't pierce. Fair.
Yeah, it's because he's resistant.
No, that's fair. It's good to
I mean,
know.
look, I like the smooth lounge jazz, but I also like the old wild card style music like this. This was great.
Honestly, I've wanted a boss theme thing, you know?
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh, hi, King.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage. No, I know what you mean.
Oh, we
yeah, it's
dodged that.
Like, ooh. Yeah, like I kind of want to return to more abstract music like this.
Oh, don't worry about that health. I'm so used to just having low health.
Look, it's fine. You got prayer. That's all you need.
Yeah, I can just prayer. Megadola? Alright, that's whatever.
This should be fine. It's not going to do too much. I don't know why Megadola is so bad in this.
Oh man, Prominence is not hitting at all.
Oof.
I even have fire thing, repel, and it's not hitting. Okay, as long as that gives me crits, I am completely fine.
Yeah.
Oh, limit reached, I forgot. And that gives crits too.
Well, time to go to town.
God, doing so much damage. Actually, I will...
Half your active party is doing steps in place. I mean, look, that's like in every single JRPG, right?
Yeah, it's just literally my right half. That's so funny.
I love SMT. How'd you know?
Ooh, okay, don't attack.
Oh, critical attack. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, and I just avenged anyway.
Wow.
So no issue. I'll take any damage I can get, honestly. I don't really care.
Yeah, because it's going to be a long one.
Well, I think you've already done, like, a lot of his damage.
Yeah, I think we're about halfway through, I'd say. Because you're blowing him up.
Especially since we have immunities and shit.
Yeah, there's no worry. Like, there is no danger. My dude's in the safety bubble.
10k.
Oh boy, yep, there you go.
I did almost 10k with that single hit, my dude. Okay,
I think we're gonna be fine.
Quite as much, but that's fine.
Look, as long as Hades Blast doesn't miss.
I mean, even if it misses... okay.
That's
What's
fine.
Root of Evil?
Oh, shit. That looks crazy.
What an
oh,
attack.
that damage. I guess it just means it's time to re-debuff him?
Yeah. That is exactly what it means. Oh, Mata is silenced.
Oh.
It's
prayer
okay.
gets rid of it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Prayer does get rid. I forgot. Prayer.
Prayer's
Oh god,
the best
prayer
heal
is
ever.
so strong.
It's the best heal ever, dude.
Didn't I already focus? I'm already
It lags
focused.
when you use debility. Look, don't worry. The power of the PS2 is a very strong console. No, there isn't any Heat Razor in this game. It's just the 3 standards. If it was, that would make this way easier, or like Luster Candy.
What's Heat Riser?
Yeah, Heat Riser or Luster Candy would be really good, because it gives you all 3 buffs, just like how you have Debilitate.
Oh, interesting. I was just great chakra our party here.
Yeah, you may as well.
Should I wait till they're lower?
Ah, fuck it.
We have so many that it doesn't
Yeah,
really matter.
look, this is the final battle. Go for it, dude. Ain't no point in holding anything else.
That I love his little like dance thing. It's great.
I like how he's spinning that little hoop.
Like constantly, yeah. Oh, okay, he's gonna keep. Ah, that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, that's fine. You can just keep having them use debuffs then. Oh, I love how this animation looks. It's so crazy.
Okay, it can still miss.
Wow.
Like, and if it just misses, well, damn. It's a rough time.
Time to use prayer again.
Yeah, fuck it. Even if it's just the heal motto.
Man, Daisoju's so overpowered. We had him since level 30.
Yeah, right. Oh, really? Why? Why though?
Easy.
Oh, those crits.
The big damage. I know, right? It's gonna be so cool if you get to fight him in that game. Don't worry, we're gonna have our usual discussion after the ending credits. So don't worry, we're gonna have a lot to talk about.
Oh, we have quite a bit to talk about, yeah. I think. Oh, okay.
Well, time to rebuff.
Damn it.
He reset you to 0. Time to set up again.
Still does okay.
Every time that sound effect. Yo, you're right. Cool background.
My dude, come on. Oof.
Ooh, those crits. I guess his attacks deal almighty.
Yeah, I think all his attacks are almighty.
It's probably how they had to get around the giving you full immunity thing, you know?
Yeah, well, the Magatama is the only thing that goes through it is almighty, so...
Yeah, they probably had to make it that because, let's be fair...
Otherwise, this would be way too easy.
Oh, yeah.
It's still not exactly tough, but... Okay.
That's true. To be fair, we are using, like, one of the best setups, so...
God, that attack, the way it looks...
It's so cool.
I'll take the,
Look at the EXP after the battle, the same as his HP. You know what? We'll take a look at that. That sounds kind of funny.
If it is, yeah, I'm kind of curious.
Ooh, nice. Good prayer.
I'll probably use another chakra thing. Okay, ooh. I'm glad that's nothing. I'm glad 300 damage
Why
is
would
like
he
nothing.
use that to heal? I feel like... No, I get why they gave him that, because they're not going to give him a full health heal. That would be a little bit crazy.
Oh no, they give him a full health heal in the hardest difficulty.
Oh yeah, well there you go. That's probably why, yeah. Because we're on normal.
Like, I looked it up just out of curiosity. As soon as he hits like 15k health, he just uses a full heal.
The fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why. That's cool though. At least it makes it a lot more difficult.
Whoa, that one was strong. Oh no. Oh, I'm glad he targeted. Oh,
I know,
oh yes.
Right?
Yeah, cool. Great. Thanks.
He saved you, dude.
I'm gonna pass for now here and try to
Lucifer's hit bones. I
oh
know,
no,
right?
I should have used the item. Oh well. Fucked up.
It's fine. Good, you got a crit, so you got the extra turn anyway, so it paid off.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you can use an item on Naoki's turn next.
Yeah, it barely does anything at this point. That's okay. Oh, look at that mana come back in. Limit
Now we
reached.
just
Okay.
re-debuff and rebuff.
Oh, High King. I haven't seen this one before. Oh no, I have. Okay, I thought it was named something different.
Nah, High King's the name of that.
Oh, don't kill Daisoju.
Ooh, come on.
Okay, yeah, just target me.
That's fine. That's
keep
fine.
Targeting me. I take nothing.
You got this.
Actually, I will Mediarahan just so I can let Daisoju buff this turn.
Yeah, good idea.
I'm glad he has Tarkaja as well.
I know, right?
That's fine.
That's completely fine. We can just re-debuff him.
God, he looks completely different in that view, though. It's
The
crazy.
square root of all evil.
The square rhythm. Bruh.
Battle in JRPG space. Yeah, you're right.
It's crazy how much this is just down to a science. Just buffs, debuffs, and attack. That's all it is.
Welcome to Mega 10 in a nutshell.
God. Ooh, that was strong. Okay. I need to check every time because I forget if I'm doing focus like instinctively. Oh.
Oh. Well, there you go. You did it.
Oh yeah, we get the same amount of XP.
Wait a minute. I'm curious. Hold on. I want to check that. What's his max health?
No, that's what it is. 65,535.
And you get the same amount of EXP and money as his max health. That's great.
It actually says Maka not applicable and XP not applicable, but whatever. I don't know why.
Well,
how do I feel? Weird. I feel like I may have overprepared.
A little bit.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh hell yeah!
Magic stat. Oh man, it's still making me do this?
Hell yeah, it's gonna make you do this.
Ah, fuck it, let's put force in, because fire we already have on somebody else. Oh, full heal, there you go.
Yeah, there you go, one last time.
Oh, Pisaka leveled up. One last
God
time.
damn it, Pisaka.
Oh, Luck. Wants to talk to me, alright?
Thanks, bro.
So much
Peace
drop
be with you.
Oh, more strength. Why would you give him more strength? Change a skill? Nah.
No.
Aw. So sad. Oh my god, agility.
One last level up for the road.
Oh. Oh, this is like FMV cutscene. Well done, you've proven yourself with your awesome power. Oh, I can't even skip through this. Okay, let me put my controller down. Oh, that's cool.
Ooh,
that's a cool transition.
That's a cool effect.
All of you who have lurked in darkness and waited faithfully for this day, hear me. A new demon of darkness has been born. The time has come. Oh, what is that? Together, let us march onward. Don't say that. Oh, this is the menu theme.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, it comes back full circle. What the fuck?
Oh my!
To the final battle where our true enemy awaits. Is that SMT 5? Is that where the final battle is?
Well, remember, it's the war on God now.
Yeah.
That's what Lucifer was looking for.
You have created a new demon in your heart's likeness, fallen angel? Question mark? Then doom shall set us apart. Now and forevermore. Who? Is that Yahweh? Oh, Kaneko.
Hey.
I'm gonna turn the volume up for this.
Yeah, let's enjoy this.
This theme is a little...
It's great. I love it. This credits theme is amazing.
I can't believe we've done it.
Can't believe you've done that.
Wow. How long have we been streaming?
40 minutes?
35 minutes technically, because we had a little countdown.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, I guess we could have beat this last week.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, that's cool. I like the little...
Oh, it's the little collage of our journey.
What is that? Oh, that's the first time we
met.
met.
Maguru busting out the sickest jams for this game.
God.
I know, right? One more God rejected. There you go. Man, how's it feel?
Also, how's it going, King Rocket?
Hey, what's up, King Rocket?
Oh, how does it feel?
Yeah, how do you feel? You did it. You beat Nocturne. You're literally your first SMT, like all the way through.
I may have put in too many hours off stream.
Look, that's what happens when you play these games.
Okay.
Look, that's the part of SMT2 that you guys didn't see when I was playing.
No lie though, I I think this is probably one of my favorite games.
Yeah,
I
I can believe it.
it's weird. Devil CG director. Oh, I don't know. It's weird. I didn't know what to expect when we first started. If anything, when we first started, I remember like at least the first few streams, I was like, "Oh, this, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, dude.
Yeah, because I
This seems
remember.
tough."
Yeah, because originally we were like debating on if I should take over, like how I'd gone through SMT 1 and 2 before this.
Cool.
So,
Cool, Joker.
it
Oh,
was
thanks so much
interesting.
for that
'Cause-
follow.
oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay,
Because we were for a long time debating back and forth. Hey, Capcom! Hey, it's Dante!
Oh,
But,
Itsuno.
yeah.
Of course, it's fucking Itsuno right there.
Of course,
Oh, Bingo.
Good old-
Man, imagine having a name Bingo.
Oh, that's so weird. But yeah, for like the longest time at the start of this playthrough, you were telling me maybe I should take over or we'll see where we go. But hey, you pushed on through and you did it. You did it. You beat the video game.
I embraced the the
bullshit?
fusions, the bullshit and the fusions. And I just sat there just dude, I would sometimes sit up like 3 hours after stream fusing shit. It was that bad.
Yeah, I mean, like that's a lot of like where like so here's the thing, like when it comes to a lot of these Mega 10 games, that's the part that you don't really get until you sit down and do it, is how much time you spend actually fusing demons, because in the older games, because the RNG on well what moves do you learn is rough, you end up sitting there for way longer than you need to try and make sure you get all of the moves you need on a specific demon.
I specifically remember a night when I stayed
Yeah.
up till 5 doing fusions in if. Because I
Oh
took the
my God.
save, you remember? And I was like
Yeah,
figuring
that
out
from
what
when I would
demons
stick.
we should get, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember, yeah, our
You weren't
if
faring too
playthrough
well,
was
and like
yeah, our if playthrough was kind of a mess, and one day maybe we'll take a look at it again. We'll see what to do, because we still have the other route to go through. Which don't worry, that's on the list. We have a list of things we want to check out, and that's definitely back on there to go back and do the other route that we missed.
Speaking of lists, did you see
Yeah.
that list of DLC they're adding for Nocturne?
Ooh, we'll talk about that after the credits.
Yeah, well, no, I know.
Don't worry. We got a lot to talk about.
Look, that's my first segue, so give me some slack.
No, don't worry. It just took
works.
it took 23 parts, but we did it.
It's crazy. I didn't think I'd be looking at these credits, to be honest.
Man, I
with you.
love the credit theme. It's great.
Also, I guess Kagutsuchi was also the Grey Will's
Avatar, probably.
Yeah. I mean, Yahweh is the Grey Will's avatar as well.
Yeah, so it's more or less like a representation of him, I guess.
How would we compare this experience to the other ones?
That's a tough one.
Because I was at the helm, right? So it's a bit of a different...
If anything, I could definitely say for that, this is interesting for me because now after... So I've played SMT4 before, and
Cozy,
like a couple of...
Cozy.
Hey, Cozy. And a couple of the other Mega 10 games like within that era. And then going back and then playing SMT 1 and then 2. Then now going through this with Kaialb and him at the helm. And it's interesting because I realize now he's literally doing the same thing that I did for SMT 1 and 2. Buff up, slap
debuff.
some faces,
Yeah.
debuffs.
Oh, man.
So it's like, it's really interesting because to me, it feels like a lot of the same, but at the same time, I don't know. Well, we're gonna get more into this in a second, because let's see if is there anything else after this?
I don't know. Maybe.
Let's take a look.
It'd be weird.
Just dumps this on the menu. Hey, you got a new
Save
game plus
new
save.
cycle. Oh.
Yeah, it's a new game plus save.
I didn't know this game had a new game plus.
Hey, in case if you ever wanted to, now you can.
Hey, look at our lead save right there.
I know, there it is.
Yes.
What's the final save time?
96 hours
35.
and 38 minutes.
Nice. Great Will is Nick's MP3. Oh, really? Huh. Okay.
Yeah, so 96 hours, 38 minutes,
Yo,
out of
cycle
which
2 is how does it go up to cycle 13 or 14?
I don't know actually. And that's just either, I guess, return to
Return
title
to the title
screen.
screen, yeah.
I guess so. Oh, it just kicks us back. I guess
Oh,
there's nothing.
there you go.
Unless there's something in the special.
The coming soon from Atlas, and before it plays the Persona 4 trailer.
Oh, should I just let it play? I don't know.
Let's see what I don't think we ever actually took a look at this. Let's take a look. If anything, this would probably be a trailer for like Raito or DDS.
Atlas presents. Oh man, this is so old. It's actually shaking a little bit. Oh, what is this?
Oh, it's DDS.
Oh, this music's nice.
Though.
Oh. Okay, this music's actually really good. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, the music in DDS
Oh,
is
wait,
good.
no, is that? I don't know. All the models look so similar that I thought that was Demi-Fiend. But
Look,
no.
I blame Cozy. No, I blame I blame the whole team. It's just Kaneko's art style again.
There's no longer a level cap for fusions, and you have the compendium from last playthrough, so if you have the money, you can summon literally anything. Gotcha.
Nice.
Also, DDS is super good. Oh man, guns? Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. Wow, this trailer is actually really good. I've never seen it.
No, I haven't either. Oh. Oh yeah, they turn into like these like forms.
There's nothing different about it. Oh, cool.
Oh,
I don't know. It's because I don't have a lot of knowledge of DDS.
Where does DDS take place? Now I'm kind of curious.
DDS is in its own separate line, but
it's in its own like
separate. Yeah, separate timeline.
SMT Digital Devil Saga. PlayStation 2.
Good old PS2.
Danger. Oh, that was the music?
Yeah,
that was
there
the
you
music.
go. Well, there you go. That's Nocturne.
What music should we have here for? Maybe this. We'll just have this.
We can leave it with it.
So should I transition us to the
Yeah, let's transition to our discussion card real quick.
There you go.
And let's have a talk, everyone. DDS is super good. I hope Kaialb gives it a chance. Don't worry, that's one of the things me and him have talked about before. Mm-hmm. And we'll see. We're gonna see. We're trying to decide more or less what we want to do next, but we'll talk about that in a second. Let's talk about the game itself. Let's talk about the FF7 of SMT, as I like to dub it.
I guess that's okay, but I don't know.
Look, I have to call it that because it's kind of the running joke where a lot of people, like the super diehard fans, basically go, Nocturne's the best, everything else sucks. They're never going to make a game as good as Nocturne. So now, as a person that has gone through all of this, and I've been here with you all the way through, how do you feel about that statement?
I mean, it's a little tough. It's good. It's definitely a really good game, though.
How about we break it up into categories, all right? Let's make it easier.
Sure.
So, let's talk about... You want to talk about the story or how the game plays first?
Well, the gameplay... Yeah, I guess we can go into the gameplay. The gameplay was... I mean, this was the first game they tried this with, right?
Yeah, this was the first fully 3D... like big SMT venue, because Nines was 3D, but it was more like like a Resident Evil style where it's like fixed camera angles, etc., walking through like pre-rendered areas. This was the first. We're gonna make full 3D video game with the models, everything. This was the big foray for the mainline series.
I mean, it's
So
for a PlayStation 2 game, it's pretty good.
yeah, it's a pretty damn good PlayStation 2 game.
Like looking at other PS2 games, I mean, it still looks pretty good. It doesn't look quite as outdated as
If
like
anything,
other games.
I feel like the art style really helps it in that category because Kaneko's art, it's good. And on top of that, like, I want to say it's almost timeless when you look at it at times, but it also feels late 90s design when you look at it as well. I'm trying to think how would I describe it? Because the art in this game, like the art style and the direction holds up. And I think it's because of how the world is designed in this game. What did you think of the Vortex world?
Pretty cool. It was I didn't expect us to be inside a sphere, as it were.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird to think about now that we traveled around the world inside a world, if that makes sense.
Yeah. It made it feel like we're in our own bubble. And we're just one of many other bubbles.
And then Kagutsuchi in the middle, of course.
Yeah.
No, there were some like really cool like environments and stuff.
Let's see.
Filippo said, yeah.
Yeah. Something timeless about the way it's conceived because it's stylized in such a way that just, you know, it's always going to look that way no matter how HD you make it. And I kind of agree. I mean, I think that's what really makes this game stand out is that its art styles. I'm trying to think of a word, and for some reason the word geometric comes to my head.
Well, looking at this tile screen, you have the Magatama thing. It's very like, well, even all the squares, and then the whole tower of Kagutsuchi.
The whole tower, Kagutsuchi itself is made of squares.
Of like, it's
just
very
fragmented pieces of everything.
And because of like the way the maps are designed, they're usually very like, they're square like sections put together. You know, it's kind of the design of the game too. But...
yeah, I mean, I guess that kind of goes with the style of game where up to this point, from the other games we looked at SMT1, SMT2, If, and now Nocturne. And SMT1's a more grounded in realism game where even in that game when we go to the future, it's still a Mad Max future where it still feels grounded in realism in the sense of things went bad and this is how bad it looked after. Where SMT2 was like this weird, almost like retro vision of what the future is.
Retro future, yeah.
Yeah. And it's so retro future that they had discotheques and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't know quite how I want to describe it. I mean, the setting of this game is, if I had to describe it, I go, the setting of this game originally was annoying to me because it's desert. It's desert plus weird shit plus dilapidated building in a weird, it feels, I want to say this ironically, post-apocalyptic. And it works because that's what happened. The world has already ended.
Yeah, basically.
So, I'm trying to think of a parallel here, because...
I mean, I guess SMT1 is a sort of parallel, because you're walking through, like, the ruins and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just different goals, sort of. Although, it's funny, because the goal still ended up being, like, a really high place, or, like, a central area.
Yeah.
Where everyone's vying for things. In SMT1, it was, what, the cathedral, right?
Yeah, the cathedral where you fought both
Law and
Messians and the
Chaos.
Gaian.
Yeah. And then in here it was all the reasons together, fighting for control.
Fighting to see who deserves the right to create their own new world.
And then in 2 it was, Millennium, right? Tokyo Millennium?
Yeah, Tokyo Millennium.
It was fighting for control of Millennium and who
Yeah,
gets
and
to
then
sort of
trying to
survive.
determine the fate on whether is it even safe to still live on this world.
Basically, yeah.
So, in this game, since the world's already gone, it was more so the reason that we chose was, is it even worth rebuilding?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how the other reasons play out, so it's tough to say.
If anything, at some point we can always just take a look at them.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, I'd say design-wise from that, like my only issue is a lot of the hallways look kind of the same, but again, this was, you know, them mimicking like what they've done in the old games, you know what I mean? Like more or less like what Filippo said. It's a good play on the linearity and cube sort of squaresoft motif of the SNES games, and you know, just a lot of how that art style is, where it's a lot of like tile set and like big sprawling maze. And
Mm-hmm.
it's weird because this is just that in 3D now, and it feels weird because now that we have that freedom of 3D, it's not
Gotta
as
go
easy to get
full all out
entirely
with it,
lost.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
So,
Thinking about it, I don't know how. It might have taken me a while longer to get through this without a guide.
oh yeah, definitely, because especially like areas like the Kalpas or the Tower of Kagatsuchi, where
Or the
a lot
reason
of it is just
questions that are
yeah,
not clearly reason questions.
definitely. It's like some of those. It feels more like you would just need to know, or
They're very cause and
mm,
effect. You'd have to like
yeah,
just keep retrying and stuff. Yeah.
yeah. And as for like the combat, I looking from the old games to this, I'd say it's the best iteration of it. Well, people will fight on that because some people don't like the press turn system, or it's mainly a modern issue because we've been using the system that Nocturne created for years now, versus
I
the original stuff.
I don't know. The original system was okay, but having the crits and stuff feels
Yeah,
better to me. Feels a bit
yeah,
better.
it feels more engaging. The only difference, well, the major difference would be like how in the first game you'd have 8 party members or like 6 party members, compared to here where it's just you and 3 demons. And I think
Mm-hmm.
the scaling down on party members is what really helped, because now you were able to focus more on what type of demons you wanted to bring into the fight, as well as like um I guess more or less how did you want to build your character, where this is also one of the first Mega 10 games where the main character can use magic. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it more or less also became the option of what type of build do I want to go? And if I'm going to be this, what do I want to do with my party? So it kind of helps where in the old games you just had one demon that's just straight up a buff machine. And then,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then you just, you know, hit auto and just slap them to death. But it's nice that now there are actual physical attacking skills that actually scale and don't suck compared to the old games, as well as just a lot of other just really good QOL stuff. Like the quality of life is just really good in this game. Now the other thing that I'm going to gripe on is the fusion, because while the fusion is better, the RNG moves you learn while fusing were really the hindrance here. It's like the 6 party member is too stressful to manage, especially on a tiny cramped screen where the text is overall. Yeah, that was also the issue. Like if you go back and look at our old streams for SMT 1 and 2, you could see like literally the whole party is more than half the screen with the block of text. I mean, 2 did it a little better, where it went from like 8 to 6, and even with that, it's like it still felt a little disorganized, or not even 8. I don't know why I'm saying 8. It's just it feels like with how the text box was in SMT1, there was way more party members than there actually was, and in
Almost
2, they had the right idea.
It almost feels like if it were a 3DS game, you'd have that party list at the bottom and then the
Yeah,
battle screen up top, right?
yeah, exactly. Well, it's funny that you mentioned that because that's how 4 does it.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly how 4 does battle scenes.
Oh, gotcha.
So,
Yeah.
I guess I would say
No, it was
they
good
did a
game.
great job with putting the fusions and making your demons matter more, and the fact that demons can level up now where before they couldn't, and you can fully customize them and
Didn't they?
more or less treat them more like actual party members.
Wait, demons didn't level before, did they?
No, they didn't level up before.
It was only you that leveled.
Yeah,
Oh,
only
you and
you.
your human members. Party
And now
members.
that's the other thing. Compared to the other game, there are no more human party members.
There's no equipment either.
No equipment in this
You
game.
don't have to
just-
worry about guns and ammo, I guess.
or weapons.
Mm-hmm.
This game was interesting. It was a lot more
Well,
like
there's
raw
Dante.
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, Dante does count, I guess. Or Raido if you're playing the Japanese version.
With the gun, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, it's interesting design choices. Some of the dungeons way overstayed their welcome. Some of them were a pain in the ass. Some of them were okay. And I don't know. I don't know. Would I say it's the best out of the ones we've looked at? Sure. But overall, even if I don't say it's the best, I'm not going to deny that Nocturne's a great game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Nocturne itself is a great game where it has its faults, especially with difficulty spikes in the beginning, and then just it drops off hard in certain parts, and then there are some parts that are ridiculously stupid.
The Matador, right?
Like Matador is the early game noob spike, and a lot of people are like, oh, just learn how to buff and debuff, that's your problem. But, you know, it's a little bit more than just that too. It's like
It can take
it's
a
a
little
lot
bit.
of ramping up.
It can
Yeah,
take
and
a little
it's
bit to learn that sort of thing, but it does become apparent, like that is how you play this game. Just buff debuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like something I will tell you, like going from like playing maybe a Final Fantasy game to playing this, it's a very different ballpark because in this, buffing and debuffing is extremely important. In Final Fantasy, you just buff haste, dude, and then that's it, or protect. So your options aren't
Interesting.
as like I always make the joke. I go, if you want to play a hard RPG, play a Megaten game. If you want to play an easy RPG or one that's designed for a more general audience, play a Final Fantasy game. And it's mainly because Final Fantasy games are designed not to be difficult for the most part, but they're designed to be, you know, for a general audience where it's like if you understand how the systems work in those games, you can get through those games. Sure, it may be harder or easier for some, but you can still do it. In this game, and just more Megaten in general, they want you to adapt to their bad or weird systems. They don't care about easing you in. They just drop your ass in and they're like, good luck. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's kind of what I would say about the gameplay. Nocturne's a good game. It's solid, plays good. But let's talk about the story though. What do you think, Kaialb? How did you feel about your journey through Nocturne?
The story?
Yeah.
It was. I mean, the story's pretty good. I'm just. I mean, let me think on it for a sec, cause I don't know.
No, that's fine.
It didn't feel like the story was quite as impactful in this game as it was in the other games. Cause the other
Don't
games,
make
it was
me-
about like
Yeah,
law, chaos, neutral, that sort of thing.
yeah.
It was
the battle
way-
of good versus evil.
Sort of, yeah, or different outlooks of what good means
Yeah,
and what bad means. Whereas here, it was it was more like different ideologies,
yeah.
not
It's
necessarily
more like
good or evil or anything like that. It was
what
just
is your type of idealistic world?
yeah, it's like what's your
if you
ideal
could
world?
start over.
Yeah,
What do you want?
and I mean that's cool. That's a sort of cool way to look at it too. Do you want a new world or not? I guess.
And if you do want one, what type of world do you want?
Yeah.
It's a very different take, considering how, like, you know, the regular Megatens just focus on law or chaos and neutrality. It was very different seeing how for this game, we had the different reasons, like you said, like, and I think that's what I think makes the story a little bit more interesting for me because it's not just, oh, this guy's bad, this guy's evil. It's more of, well, maybe I don't agree with the person who is, you know, giving me this reason, but I'm also kind of like, I don't like that character necessarily, but I don't not, you know, I can still like what they're talking about, where their ideas of what they would consider an ideal world is interesting. But the thing is, each one of them, while being interesting or unique in their own way, also still carries a flaw. You know what I mean? And it's more or less still falling onto you to decide, do I want to be okay with living with this flaw? Is there a way to work around it? And more or less, that's just, I guess, what drives you as the player to decide what reason you want to believe. Or it could just be us and be like, fuck all these. These, I don't know. These didn't seem like they were good answers either. And then in finding your own answer, you team up with Lucifer and you go and slap some god in the face, and there you go.
Yeah.
So, I will say, though, the thing that I like more than the story in this game are some of the characters. Like, Hijiri was really interesting.
Hijiri was really interesting, yeah.
Where he's literally the Akashic Records, like, keeper. And he's stuck to witness it over and over and everything. To survive no matter what.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of Hijiri, I was looking at the wiki.
Yeah.
At least this is a bunch of, like, theory craft, I think. But I think it's interesting that it's saying, so people think that Hijiri might be Aleph.
Oh yeah, because Yahweh damned him.
Or some shit for killing Yahweh or whatever, that whole thing.
Yeah, that's true. That did happen to him.
Ultimate sin, whatever. So that's something people wonder, like, if he's... And then the way, like, Hijiri gets crucified is also the whole Messiah thing from SMT2.
That would be an interesting parallel to make. I think that's a pretty good one, because it's true. Defeating Yahweh is kind of a big, bad thing, Yeah, you're right.
Wait, does he have the same hair?
He does.
Did Aleph have the same hair? I don't remember.
Yeah, he did.
I need
long black hair that was pulled back.
I need to look at him. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's a really interesting parallel.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. Okay. Now I need to, like, look at some side-by-sides really quick. Give me a sec.
Besides the whole Hijiri angle, another two characters that I thought were interesting were Futomimi and
Sakahagi.
Oh my god. Yeah, and Sakahagi. They were really interesting characters, especially after, like, when you found them in the Kalpa, to see what their human souls were like originally. That was really interesting. I wasn't expecting them to be so developed.
I still wonder who Sakahagi's referring to.
That's true.
He refers to some kid or something.
I feel like maybe he would be referring to Futomimi, but I don't know. The other interesting angle on that, though, was I think Sakahagi was one of, like, I don't know, he was a really good... He wasn't necessarily super developed as an antagonist, but...
But he was scary as fuck to see.
Yeah, Sakahagi was really intimidating, and it was interesting seeing that in a world full of demons, someone who was scarier than a demon was just a nobody that just wanted to kill people. I don't know why, but to me that felt more interesting, that he was a scarier character than any of the demons we had run into.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, maybe it's because the demons have that godlike arrogance, or, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, mystical being arrogance, where they're like, oh, I'm a demon, who cares? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it just was a lot more interesting seeing that angle of it. Where even, I guess, something most mundane, like a regular person, can become one of the scariest people ever. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well.
Nocturne,
I don't know. Good old Nocturne, the FF7 of SMT. People will still say it's the best game forever. Well, I say it's a really damn good game. I can't deny that. Especially after all we've been through. I don't know. I'd say it's like... It kind of turns me around a little bit, the same way SMT2 did, where I don't know, man. That game's going to stick with me forever.
Oh, the twist. I'm never going to forget that twist.
I'm never going to forget SMT2. And I guess that's the only thing I gripe about here, where SMT 1 and 2 storytelling was very direct, where here it's mostly implicative, and I guess it's more open for interpretation because you're alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You are 100% alone in this game. And I don't know. I don't know exactly how I want to say this, because Um, I feel like because this story's a lot more open-ended and it leaves you to your own devices, I think that's why every character or some story beats just feel so disconnected from each other, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or it feels like I'm out of place in this weird Unity asset where but
Just a little bit, yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I hope people get the remake before it gets review bombed, enjoy it, and then get mad and then write a bad review about how I couldn't beat Matador.
I'm very concerned about that.
You know what?
Actually,
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about
I'm a little concerned.
Nocturne HD.
So it's like, yeah, it's an HD remaster that I thought was coming out this year. But it only came out in Japan, or it's coming out in Japan at the end of October. It comes out here like closer to the release of SMT 5, which kind of sucks because I wanted some time with it. You know, but
I know.
Nonetheless, they announced they added a bunch like. Okay, so I guess first things first, they added a bunch of DLCs for it.
Oh yeah, the whole list.
There's gonna be a bunch of DLCs for it, which I think are interesting. So they're adding a merciful difficulty, which is easier than the regular.
That's interesting.
I guess they know. I guess they know that they don't want.
They know. I mean, that's honestly what Modern Atlas has been doing with a lot of their games. Like, I know Persona 4 Gold is when I started seeing that, where they added safety mode, which is easier than easy, where you have to try very hard to die.
Yeah.
And it's more so because they realized, all right, let me explain the situation a little bit here. So, why did they start putting in easy mode? Well, you see, Persona 4 was a big hit, okay? Well, big hit in the sense of it fucking bombed because it came out at the same time the Xbox 360 did. So, not a lot of people played it. It's only over time from word of mouth and then people watching a Persona 4 anime saying, oh wow, I want to try and play Persona 4. This looks great. And then they sit down and play it and get their cheeks clapped in the first mini-boss. And then if they somehow beat the first dungeon and get to the second one, Kanji's ready to clap your cheeks, baby, because you better be level 25 with Media. Or with Media. Or something. Or else you're just going to fucking die. And it's like, for new players, like, people are like, oh, Persona's this weeb shit. And it's like, you gotta play the original Persona 4. That shit will fuck you up. Because if you're not familiar with SMT, or like a lot of the people who are fans of Persona are like, oh, I've played Persona 4 Golden because that's the easy version. They nerfed the game, like they made it easier. And they added safety mode, so if you really wanted to do it on easy mode, you can. But here's a catch. So, they had been doing like normal and then hard mode in vanilla P4. The thing is, it kind of started again there when the fans of the anime were like, I want to go play Persona 4. It looks amazing based off the anime. They sit in there, fire it up, they die. They lose. Oh man, this game sucks. And that's why now in more modern Atlas games, they started adding these easier modes because people just, I don't know, they couldn't get good. So consider that much, where you got Nocturne, which is the Dark Souls of JRPGs.
Well, I mean, I guess this merciful mode will also like make sure. Well, actually, I don't know, because it's a DLC. It's not even. It doesn't come with the game.
It'll be a free DLC for the difficulty. Cause
I don't know if it's journalist mode.
it's probably journalist mode, because I mean, it's funny. We're in P5. They did like the opposite of that, where they added what is it? Merciful, or not merciful. They added an merciless mode, which was an even harder hard mode, and it was just free DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I'm wondering, is it going to be game journalist difficulty? It probably is. As for the other DLCs, you think it'll be like a Persona normal mode? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, so we have merciful mode, which is free. It comes out on the day the game comes out as well. Then we have Maniacs, which is the remaster version from the later. So like the version we're playing right now is not the Maniacs version. This is original Nocturne
U.S. release. Maniac's version, I think, was JP only. It had Raito primarily, and there's a couple other minor changes. They did some rebalancing and just
Well,
adjustments.
for
to
some
the game.
reason, Maniacs here is Dante.
Well, yeah, Maniac's here is Dante. I don't know why.
Also, a note which I think is very interesting. In addition, they're giving Dante's last skill Pierce,
That's probably why, because they wanted to make it equal.
just like
'Cause-
Raito.
Yeah, that's probably why, because they realized Raito's the better character.
Oh, Chronicles edition or something like that. You're right.
Oh yeah,
Philippa.
you're right. I'm sorry. I forgot which one because
Yeah, but they're actually
there's
giving
a couple of different variations of Nocturne.
they're actually giving Dante Pierce, which might make him more viable for like the end game, right?
It would make him viable because if we were playing the Japanese version of this, 100% use Raito because he's just better. He would just be a free demon that has Pierce. You know what I mean?
Then they're also adding a map where you can where you can grind levels,
So that's another thing that
which is also paid for.
yeah, that was added in SMT4's DLCs where they added in money grind,
and the Maka, yeah, that one.
EXP, and like app points. It's very strange.
And then a week later, on the 5th of November, they're adding 1, 2, 3, 4 different DLCs, 220 yen, which is like
Yeah.
$2 or
Uh-huh.
something. Not a lot. Probably gonna come out like $2 on the, and they will replace the map and the battle music to either SMT1s, SMT2s, SMT4s, or Apocalypse or Final. They're saying Final. It's just Apocalypse.
Yeah, Apocalypse and Final are the same thing. It's
Okay, yeah.
just in Japan it was called SMT Final or SMT4 Final, and in English they changed it to Apocalypse, which is strange. It's okay. What about SMT Deep Strange Journey, which got renamed or relocalized to just Strange Journey Redux?
But yeah, so basically we're gonna be able to play with the music, which is interesting.
Well, here's my gripe with the music DLC. The music DLC is cool and all, but the issue with that is, if you look at like Persona 5, they had the music DLC as well. However, it was tied to costumes, and here you're just getting the music.
Yeah.
So it would need to be a cheaper DLC than those costume DLCs, because if it isn't, then that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, maybe they can just like release a soundtrack.
Like, for real, do that instead.
That's the thing they're not releasing.
I mean, look, they released a soundtrack for P5, and that thing is like 5 discs.
Jesus.
I wanted to buy it, but the price shot up way too hard.
Because we're listening to this playlist of uncompressed SMT songs, which I can link here real quick.
Yeah. Let's talk about that real quick, actually. So yeah, the music in this game is crusty as fuck. I'm gonna be real. But I blame the PS2 because that's probably why the music sounds crunchy. And all I can say is I really, really hope they use uncompressed music because it sounds not so good on this.
Yeah.
The remaster OST is not very uncrusted. Oh, that sucks.
What, you mean it's still like compressed?
That's really bad. Because they have the uncompressed file, just it doesn't need the PS2 compression anymore. That's frustrating.
Oh, that's annoying. That was like the whole point I felt of like having like.
Yeah, because the music is good. It's just like if you listen to the battle theme in the game, like you hear it, especially like when the guitars start strumming in hard, like you hear the crustification on them. You know what I mean? Where if you listen to the uncompressed music folder there, very different, very good. Like you get to hear the full range of the dynamic range of the sound. It's because the arrangements are from the actual CDs. They're not just compressed; they're different. I guess you're right. It's also like kind of how like if you listen to just in-game music first, like an OST version. OST is just a cleaned up rendition of that, where in-game is supposed to sound like crusty video game music. That's a little disappointing.
Yeah, I was hoping they'd actually be more. Just replacing the CD version a million times better.
Like, seriously, like, why not? The CD version's fantastic. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So, Kaialb, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
How do you feel now that you've beaten your first full SMT game?
Now I want to play more SMT games.
Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, I want to like. I don't know. I'll have to see what I can try out.
Yeah.
On the side.
It's been a very interesting one for us on this because I personally hadn't beaten Nocturne, and going through this with you was definitely something.
Yeah, because you never got the you never beat it, right? You
No,
only got like
I
halfway or so.
I got past saving Futomimi, and then going through Asakasa, and
So it's
getting to the
halfway-ish.
I got to the monolith, and then I think I stopped there.
Yeah.
I accidentally lost my save file reinstalling Windows.
Oh, yeah.
So that was the end of my Nocturne playthrough. I was like, fuck, well, I don't really want to play this right now. And yeah, I mean, there was just, a lot of trying to figure out what to do in this game. Like a good example of, well, what the fuck do we do for a boss fight? Remember when we were what's it called? Fighting the guy in the subway where we had to look at the phase of the moon to see his shadow.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
A lot of more gimmicky boss fights in this game compared to the old ones.
And then we had me playing fighting those gods for an hour that were just reminiscent of SMT1's bosses, if you remember.
Yeah, that fucking
that like 9-boss rush or whatever that was.
Hell yeah. So whew, that's Nocturne. What a game.
So should we?
Is it good? Know. It's one of the best JRPGs you're ever gonna play. I'm gonna tell you that much. Is it perfect? Definitely not. But is it a damn good one? Damn straight it is. So, I'm thinking with that. Yeah, what are the plans going forward? So, we've kind of thought about this for a little bit. And behind the scenes here, I've just been sort of doing some testing, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to do an OBS setup for possibly doing SMT4. We might do that. DDS is still on the table, obviously, because Kaialb and I were talking about that, and we do want to do DDS, but we're going to kind of go back and forth and take turns on this, where he played through Nocturne, so I'm going to go through SMT4, and then I think I want to have him go through DDS, because it's basically using the same engine as 3. So it would feel very familiar to you.
I guess so,
yeah. So that would probably be the plan, but if anything, I know we might end up taking a break next week, just so I can get stuff set up, but it shouldn't necessarily take all that. So if anything, I'll probably let everyone know what's going on. But what's it called? Besides that, yeah, we'll keep everyone posted.
If we're gonna... Journey is on that list too.
Oh yeah, Strange Journey's definitely on that list, because that game's awesome, and that's one that I definitely want Kaialb to play, because that's, I would say, if you wanted to play more or less a more modern rendition of SMT 1 and 2 that you've seen me go through, Strange Journey is going to be the game for you, because it feels very much like those older games with how the dungeons are designed, and just with how, I guess, the gameplay flow is too. So I feel like that might be something up your alley you might like.
Mm-hmm.
And aside from that,
I don't know, did you want to take a look at this sequel to Nocturne, supposedly?
Oh yeah, let's talk about that. I was gonna say, I did want to say we did kind of want to look over the SMT5 trailer one more time, if that's cool
Because
with everyone.
now that we have a sort of we have a better understanding of like what sort of happened, and then we got to meet Lucifer and all that, you know. I'm
Yeah.
kind of curious
Like, everyone
how
put on your tinfoil hats. It's time.
it's time to theory craft. Because
It's time to go sicko mode with your brain.
oh god, do you remember we read that post in the one of the game facts, like,
Yeah.
and somebody mentioned, oh man, imagine if this was a sequel, if there was a sequel to this game where where
Where the demi.
Naoki and Lucifer went off to fight God.
Yeah, and
And
that's
we're like,
crazy.
that's literally I think what this next game is. So
Well, we'll find out. And if anything, let's pull it up.
let me add a window capture here. Give me a second. Create new. Not that one. This one. Okay. There he goes. Are you gonna watch at the same time, or how do you want to do this?
Let me just. Could you send me a link to that as well?
Yeah, I'll send you a link to it. There you go. This is the one I'm gonna watch. I'm not gonna watch the announcement. I'm gonna watch the official because the announcement has more or less the same stuff.
Yeah.
And then I also
If
want to
anything,
take a look at the Japanese one after, because the Japanese one has extra shit for some reason.
sure.
I
If
don't know
anything, just
why.
give me a countdown.
Okay. Well, there's the Japanese one. We'll watch that one. So okay, so go on 3, 2, 1, go. Man, I don't know. I'm feeling a certain kind of something about this game.
Whew.
Cause we have okay, look, we have fucking what's his face, Lucifer.
I know, right?
And like invading, and then that whole area where the Tokyo Tower is,
Yeah.
the whole sandiness feels like a vortex world.
I know, it does look very similar to the Vortex world.
Oh, I just noticed. Oh my god. Okay, pause
It's
it
the
a
dead
sec.
Kagatsuchi.
Yeah, it was right up there, the dead Kagatsuchi. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we need to like. Okay, we'll let it play through, and then I'm gonna like
We'll
skip
go through and
through
then we'll go frame by frame.
because I'm noticing things that I don't now. I'm noticing things that I didn't notice the first time. Now that we've beaten Nocturne. Oh my. Okay, I'm kind of
Going
losing my
nuts, isn't
shit.
it?
Okay.
Look, my man Kaialb's about to go nuts. He's going sicko.
Okay, I'm pausing. Okay, I'm gonna
All
skip
right.
back through a bit. Okay. Alright, so we have the well, these were the demons that align themselves with Chiaki, I guess. I guess
Yeah.
everyone's because these are the two demons that were with
Yeah, they're
Chiaki,
also
if
the
you remember.
lawful angels.
Yeah, the
His
lawful
head looks like
angels.
Aoki's haircut. Yeah, you're right. It does. Like that's what it looks very oddly familiar.
Okay, so we have what's his face? Lucifer, right?
Yeah.
Coming out on the
God you worship is dead.
yeah. The Japanese version has extra shit in the scene, so we'll watch that afterwards in
Oh
a
yeah.
sec.
Also, it's interesting to note in this scene right there. Could you pause with the main character? They did change his design from the initial like reveal trailer, and they
Yeah.
also got rid of the girl who was with him.
He's also reading, let me see. I know what he's let me look up. SMT5 book. People like looked it up what he's reading.
Yeah.
He's reading like some I don't know what the fuck he's reading. It's some famous book. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll touch on it later if
Yeah.
anyone
Don't
knows.
worry. You can chime in on it later.
All right. So orders has crumbled and chaos reigns over all. That's the true demon, of course.
Yeah.
The chaos. Okay, so first things first. So there's the circle. I think there's another circle to the right for some reason. I'm not sure why. So this is the Kagutsuchi, right? The dead
Yeah. Like it looks
Kagutsuchi.
like the dead Kagatsuchi.
You know what these are?
What?
These are the
Hit me.
pieces of Kagutsuchi that fell to the earth.
Oh, the pillars?
Yeah, those pillars that fell and lodged
Oh
themselves into the
no.
ground.
But
right?
it couldn't be the same vortex world though.
But what if this is directly following?
That would be so interesting. That would be something.
Um, because why else are these towers around, right?
Why is it all still desert?
All right, and then there's the two different paths, and then okay, and then here I'm gonna have to pause
Thanks,
because
Leaf.
it's super fast. Okay,
Yeah.
here it gets a little
Bolt down. Yo, Frey Kugel.
Frey Kugel. Okay, I'm gonna have to like actually let me just put on like speed. Let me change the speed.
Look at that right there. Look at that absolute unit.
Okay, I'm just waiting for the cut, but I don't know where the cut is.
Clearly
Okay,
shot
look
from
at that
quick.
face. How can you not tell me that's not? I don't know. The hair is
Yeah,
very.
it looks very similar.
Oh, we can go frame by frame with period and. Oh my god, you
It
can.
does look very
Oh, I can
similar,
go
but it's
frame
like
by frame. Okay,
I'm
this is
not
useful.
sure. It's like I want to say sure it looks like him,
Thanks
but
for that,
for all
Leaf.
I know, it could be some sort of different type of design.
I don't know. I still think it's him, but like
It looks similar. It can't deny that much.
his hair looks way too much like him.
Yeah.
And who's to say he didn't evolve because of
You know,
like
you're right, because he was still
the
only
whole
half
true
demon.
demon
Then
thing?
he
Yeah,
became a full demon, so
maybe it's just a
maybe
full
this is him
demon.
as a fiend.
Like that hair is way too obvious to me.
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe. I guess we'll
I
just have to
just
see.
I'm just I'm just calling it now. This is just gonna be directly after SMT Nocturne, or at least within a few years or some shit.
Dude, that would be nuts if 5 was a sequel to 3. Because 4 is in its own timeline that follows Strange Journey.
I mean, we can even back up a bit here and just you can't really see the spike on his neck though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
It's not really there, I don't think. But I'm pretty sure I am like so sure that that is Demi Fiend. I don't know.
Hey, who knows?
Also, let's play this Japanese one too, if you don't mind.
Oh, sure, no problem. Just give me a countdown again.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. This one will be back to volume. So.
Yep.
Also, it cuts in after like 2 seconds of silence. I don't know why, but it's different music. One.
Oh yeah, I actually like the music in the Japanese one better.
It also takes a different tone. You have a classmate here.
Yeah, like I said, because this was the original announcement trailer from years ago,
No,
and
this
it
is.
seemed like she
Oh
was going to be
yeah, right.
like a key element.
But for some reason, the tone for the Japanese one is different. Like, okay, this is interesting, because you have these are all mantra demons, by the way. That's a
Yeah.
Titan. That's a brute. That's I don't remember the name. The one with the
Yeah,
Taraka
Yaxini.
or Yaxini. And it's weird to show like all these mantra demons, and then here she's there too. It's not just him when they get attacked or whatever.
Plus, also there was originally a focus on like the Odin design. Like if you look at the teaser, it was hinting at Odin from.
Oh yeah. The teaser was definitely something else. No, yeah, but I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
what to
because that's
say.
the new design for Odin
Let me
in
turn
that
out. I'll
teaser.
turn off window capture for now.
Yep. But there you have it.
I am, mark my words. This is gonna be some. This is gonna have to do with Nocturne or some shit. Like
Yeah,
I swear. God.
I don't know. Let's see, yeah, the different demons chosen are very super varied. Yeah, it's very strange. Yeah, because again, it's more the decision of well, this was a trailer from 2017 versus a more recent one, but it still makes me wonder. Then, is this character still going to be a part of the story? Because the girl is missing. Was she written out?
Why is he
Was
there in
it?
his modern day outfit if he didn't travel there? Okay, I
Yeah,
think what I think is happening is
mixing classic with 4. You know, I would really love that because I like 4, and I like how it does things, but I also really like how the classic games do things as well. So I think a good mixture of both feels like it would be like fantastic. I would love it.
I have a feeling it's either a protag like somehow finds himself in the Vortex world, or those like the dead Kagutsushi or whatever, those circles, they're okay, because the end of Nocturne made me feel like the way Lucifer talks about how now we're ready to assault whatever. It makes me think that Lucifer has a plan to bridge the Vortex world to like another world. And I think that's what the world is here in SMT 5. I think Lucifer figures out a way to combine the Vortex world into like a part of the real world or some shit. Tokyo, let's just say Tokyo.
Yeah, I can believe that. That sounds good.
Because what better way to take the fight to God than to like invade his domain or whatever, right?
Yeah, that would be the way to go.
And then, but the fact that Demi-Fiend sort of helps you makes me feel that perhaps Demi-Fiend has his own goal.
Yeah,
or he's trying to stop Lucifer or something.
That would be an interesting take. Yeah. Do you think Atlas would ever invest in an SMT fighting game? Hey, they did it with Persona. You never know.
That, speaking of SMT fighting game,
you know what I would want?
sneaking suspicion.
Uh-huh.
That when SMT 5 comes out on the Switch, or with it, will come a certain Smash announcement.
Oh.
I would.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine if they add a freaking Demi-Fiend to Smash? I mean,
no, they have to keep his low amount of animation. So like him, if you like try to do the wave dash, you flick left and right. It's just gotta be him in the same pose, just spinning his model.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It's gotta have like the low animation.
I don't know. I just. Oh, this large. I've been playing stuff from the soundtrack, by the way, throughout the discussion. So.
Oh, that's fine. It's no problem.
But I would lose my shit if that was a thing. And I feel like with the way Smash is now, since anyone can get in.
Look, Minecraft Steve got in, guys. It's fair game.
If Minecraft Steve can get in, I see no reason why Demi-Fiend could not be a fighter. Actually, you know what? This is gonna be this might be a bit of a pull.
Okay.
Go
for it.
When Demi-Fiend, or what we assume is Demi-Fiend, shakes the protagonist's hand and they sort of fuse.
Yeah.
It made me think of how the Guardians were in If.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder if they're gonna have a mechanic like that, where you'll have like the Demi-Fiend as a Guardian or some shit.
That would be interesting. I mean, that's kind of how in DDS, because you switch forms, it could be like that.
Ring Fit character? Maybe, but we already have like Wii Fit trainers, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Could work. But yeah, so like I don't know, I think that's the gist of it though.
I don't know, man. Putting Demi-Fiend in Smash? That would be interesting, I'll tell you that much. It would definitely be something.
Let me take a look.
Like, I'm just sitting here thinking about that. I'm like, how could this even work?
I mean, he would just have Frey Kugel.
Frey Kugel, Mad Nail, Deadly Fury.
Oh god, what if the directions on the D-pad are like summon demons or some shit?
Oh, dude, that would be nuts. Do you think now King V-Kun and Jack Frost together? You know, they would probably make Jack Frost one of the demons he would use, because it's the company mascot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jack Frost. Yeah, Jack Frost has to show up, of course. Fuck ton of Dragon Quest. Yeah, like when they
Oh,
had
yeah.
all the Dragon Quest characters.
Yeah, what skills did you learn as a demi-fiend? Yeah, stuff like that, like we were mentioning.
Well, we learned a lot. The problem is it depended on the Magatama, so
I think they would probably go with like the fan favorite skills, like Fred Krugel, Madness Nail, Deadly Fury,
maybe
Repel
Javelin
Physical.
Rain or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny I say Repel Physical and then I just think of Joker's down B with Arsene. Because it's literally the same thing.
And then Joker summoning Arsene is the same thing as.
Damn,
Oh,
that'd be
that
the
was
big
Deathbound.
Echo Fighter.
That was Deathbound Leaf, where he takes out the javelin, puts it in the ground, like
Oh
explodes.
yeah, Deathbound. You know, the thing that sounds like a car crash happening. No, I just thought of it. When you pick Demi Fiend stage, it's gotta be like the Kalpa, and it's got the crusty version of the music playing.
Oh my god.
The good old PS2 compression music.
I swear to God. If they do that.
Yeah. What a discussion we've had. Well, how do you feel? Should we cap it off on our discussion here?
Yeah, I think we can sort of cap it off there. I think we've touched on most things.
Yeah.
Nocturne and like what's coming up later on. You know, I don't know. Yeah, we'll take probably the next week or so to figure out what we're doing.
Yeah, and
Sort
then
of decide.
if anything, I'll throw a tweet out about it, or Kaialb will be like, "Yeah, this is what we're doing," but we'll figure it out. Don't worry. I'll throw a message out. We'll set it up. It'll probably either be something along the lines of either SMT4 or something else. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe if anything, we could just do a one-off stream of something random until we got the next project set up. How about that?
Yeah, I could probably like touch on like the other area of if shit like that, something
Yeah,
like that.
we'll figure it out. We got a couple things on the list. AI dungeon multiple. Ooh, is that a thing we could do? Maybe. Well, we'll see.
I'm gonna transition us here to the
Yeah,
end.
so I'd say with that, thank you everyone for hanging out with us. We appreciate all of the discussion. Love you guys. Fantastic. Thanks for everything.
Appreciate the new follow and everyone for hanging
Of
out
course.
throughout all this, of course, because it's been like a journey.
Yeah, it's been a journey, all right. So with that, I'd say, Kyle.
Put the links up.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Also, I'll post, I don't know, the link to my Discord, since it's kind of like where I... Is that fine? I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
Since I always post in there when we're going live anyway with the...
Yeah, with notifications.
And then Filippo posts his art there too and stuff like that. So
definitely check his stuff out.
feel free to check that out.
So with that, I guess we're gonna say this. So I'm Vice Captain. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Here we have my friend Kaialb.
Hello.
Thank you again for hanging out with us for another one of these ridiculously long playthroughs and wonderfully stupid journeys we've had. So thanks again. This is Nocturne, and we're done.
Yeah, and we'll just keep an eye out on those social medias. And
Yeah, we'll keep you guys updated on what the next job or plan is for us here. And yeah, stay tuned, everyone.
yeah.
Have a good night.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Have a good one.